In today's NBA, dominance comes in many forms: speed, skill, shooting, but very few players combine power and finesse like Joel Embiid. Standing 7 feet tall with elite footwork and a smooth shooting touch, Embiid isn't just a center, he's a force that completely controls the game. Every possession feels dangerous when the ball is in his hands. Defenders double-team him, crowds rise to their feet. And yet the result is usually the same: a bucket, a foul, or a highlight moment. What makes Joel Embiid truly special is his ability to dominate both ends of the floor. He scores at will in the paint, knocks down mid-range jumpers, and protects the rim with authority. Night after night, he carries his team with confidence, intensity, and leadership. This isn't just basketball, this is power, skill, and mentality combined. This is Joel Embiid. This is why his dominance is simply scary. Joel Embiid's dominance begins the moment he steps onto the court. At 7 feet tall, with incredible strength and balance, he immediately commands attention from every defender. Teams game plan specifically to stop him, yet most fail. When Embiid establishes position in the post, defenders have only two options: double-team him or hope for the best. And neither works for long. What separates Embiid from traditional big men is his complete offensive package. He doesn't rely on size alone. His footwork is precise, his timing is elite, and his touch around the rim is soft. One possession, he's backing down a defender for a powerful finish. The next, he's hitting a smooth mid-range jumper that looks effortless. If defenders step back, he shoots. If they step up, he attacks. Every move is calculated, every decision confident. But Embiid's dominance isn't limited to scoring. He draws fouls at an elite level, forcing opposing big men into foul trouble and breaking defensive schemes. Once the defense collapses, he makes the right pass, creating open shots for teammates. He doesn't just score, he controls the flow of the game. On the defensive end, Embiid is just as impactful. His presence alone changes how opponents attack the paint. He blocks shots, alters attempts, and protects the rim with authority. Guards think twice before driving when Embiid is waiting. His defensive awareness and timing turns simple possessions into momentum-changing plays. This combination of power, skill, and intelligence is what makes Joel Embiid truly dominant. He doesn't just play the game, he imposes his will on it. When Embiid is locked in, the entire arena can feel it. The game slows down for him while everyone else struggles to keep up. This is not normal dominance. This is elite, unstoppable control. What truly separates Joel Embiid from the rest of the league isn't just his size or skill, it's his mentality. He plays the game with confidence, emotion, and a relentless competitive fire. Every matchup is personal. Every possession matters. Embiid doesn't shy away from pressure. He embraces it. When the game gets physical, when the crowd gets loud, that's when he becomes even more aggressive. Embiid's mindset is built on resilience. His journey hasn't been easy. Injuries, doubts, and expectations tested him early in his career. Instead of breaking him, those challenges shaped him. They sharpened his focus and fueled his hunger to dominate. He plays with something to prove every single night. It shows in his body language and intensity. Leadership is another key part of Embiid's mentality. He sets the tone for his team through effort and energy. When his team needs a bucket, he demands the ball. When they need a stop, he anchors the defense. His presence gives teammates confidence. Knowing they have a leader who isn't afraid of the moment, Embiid also understands the mental battle within the game. He reads defenders, anticipates double teams, and stays patient under pressure. He doesn't rush, he controls. Even when defenses throw everything at him, he remains calm, composed, and calculated. This mental toughness is what elevates Joel Embiid from a star to a true superstar. Physical talent can dominate moments. Mental strength dominates seasons, and Embiid has both great players perform well. Superstars deliver when everything is on the line. Joel Embiid lives for those moments. When the game is close, the clock is running down, the pressure is at its highest. Embiid doesn't disappear. He takes over. He demands the ball, trusts his skill, and makes the right play without hesitation. In clutch situations, defenses know exactly what's coming, yet they still can't stop it. Double teams arrive quickly, physical defenders fight for position, and the entire arena holds its breath. Embiid remains calm. He uses his footwork to create space, rises over defenders for smooth jumpers, or powers through contact to finish strong. And when defenders overcommit, he makes smart passes that lead to game-changing shots. What makes Embiid special in these moments is his composure. He doesn't rush, panic, or force plays. He controls the pace, reads the defense, and chooses the most effective option. That level of control under pressure separates true superstars from the rest of the league. Defensively, Embiid is just as clutch. Late-game stops, key rebounds, and momentum-shifting blocks define his impact. His presence alone discourages drives and forces opponents into tough shots when it matters most. These clutch performances are why Embiid is trusted as the leader of his team. When everything is on the line, his teammates look to him. The fans believe, and the opponents know the danger. This is what defines a franchise player. This is what defines greatness. In the biggest moments, Joel Embiid rises and leaves no doubt who owns the game. Joel Embiid's impact goes far beyond stats and highlights. His presence alone changes how teams play. Coaches redesign their defensive schemes. Opponents hesitate before attacking the paint. Entire game plans revolve around slowing him down, and most nights, it still isn't enough. That level of influence is rare, and it defines true greatness. Embiid represents a modern evolution of the center position. He combines old-school power with new-school skill, blending strength, finesse, and intelligence into one unstoppable package. He can dominate inside like legends before him, yet step out and score with confidence like a guard. That versatility forces defenders into impossible decisions and creates constant mismatches. There is also a fear factor that follows Joel Embiid. Not just fear of being scored on, but fear of being physically overwhelmed, mentally broken, and exposed on the biggest stage. When Embiid gets hot, the energy in the arena shifts. Momentum swings. Opponents feel it. Fans feel it. Everyone knows something special is happening. His legacy is still being written, but the foundation is already strong. MVP-level performances, historic scoring nights, and leadership under pressure have placed him among the elite players of this era. He isn't chasing greatness, he's actively shaping it. Joel Embiid doesn't just dominate games. He leaves a mark on every matchup, every opponent, and every season. This is more than talent. This is presence. This is impact. And this is why Joel Embiid will be remembered as one of the most dominant forces the NBA has ever seen. Joel Embiid's influence on the game goes far beyond numbers on a stat sheet. His presence alone forces opponents to change their entire approach. Defenses collapse early. Big men hesitate, and guards think twice before attacking the paint. Every possession with Embiid on the floor feels heavier, more intense. Because one mistake can turn into a dominant highlight. What makes Embiid truly special is how he has redefined the modern center. He blends old-school physicality with modern skill, combining power post moves with smooth shooting and elite footwork. He can control the game inside the paint or step out and punish defenders from mid-range. This versatility makes him impossible to guard one-on-one and extremely difficult to stop even with double teams. There is also a psychological edge to Embiid's game. His confidence, emotion, and intensity create a fear factor that few players possess. When he gets rolling, momentum shifts instantly. The crowd erupts. Teammates feed off his energy, and opponents begin to unravel. His dominance isn't just physical, it's mental. Embiid's legacy continues to grow with every season. MVP-level performances, historic scoring nights, and leadership in high-pressure moments have already secured his place among the league's elite. He isn't following a path, he's creating one. And the impact he leaves on the game will be remembered long after the final buzzer, Joel. Embiid is more than just a superstar, he's a statement. A reminder that dominance, skill, and mentality can exist in one unstoppable force. Every night he steps onto the court, he brings intensity, confidence, and a will to win that sets him apart from the rest of the league. He doesn't just play basketball, he controls it. From powerful finishes to clutch moments, from defensive anchors to emotional leadership. Embiid represents what it means to be a franchise player. His journey, his resilience, and his relentless drive continue to inspire fans around the world. This is the era of Joel Embiid, an era defined by power, fearlessness, and greatness. And as long as he's on the floor, one thing is certain: the game will always belong to him.